Judy, the teacher of our dreams. Today, we'd like to thank you. Thank you for your smile, which has welcomed us every day. Thanks for your ears, which are always ready to listen to our stories. Thank you for your hands, which are always ready to help us. Thank you for always carefully watching over us. Thank you very much for everything you have taught us during this time we've shared. From your boys and girls. Once upon a time, there was an amazing teacher at Rainbow, the infant school in California. She was loved by her students. She was called Judy. One day, at the end of the school year, the children in Judy's class had a great time, as always, when all of a sudden, a jealous little gremlin appeared and said, "Hello, Judy." "Hello," he said. "I'm Jelly the Gremlin. I've cast a spell on the students." "It's not fair that they have so much fun," said the gremlin. "So I've decided that they won't be able to wake up until they've had a nice dream. Goodbye, you're staying here." "What?" said Judy, surprised. She looked around and realized that all the students had fallen fast asleep. "Why did you do this?" Judy was very worried. How could she make sure that they had sweet dreams? What would she say to their parents if she couldn't fix this mess? She started to walk around the classroom in between the children. Suddenly, she had an idea. Of course! What if they hear about the things that we've done this year? They'll definitely have sweet dreams. So she went over to Gregory and to Helen, and very gently, she said in their ears, "Remember the first few days of school when we talked about our summer vacation?" They opened their eyes and shouted, "Yippee!" We both dreamed that we came to school and told the rest of the class about the awesome time we had at the pool. It works. After explaining what was happening, she went over to Ingrid, Alan, and Amadeo, and she said, "Do you remember all the times we had PE?" They quickly woke up from their nap and started to hop, skip, and jump around the classroom. Judy came over to Allison and David and gave them both a hug. She whispered again, "We've had so much fun learning songs together." They slowly opened their eyes, and when they saw their teacher, they gave each other a hug and burst into song. Judy, seeing that the idea worked, felt a bit calmer. The children that were already awake were looking curiously at their classmates. "We had such a great time getting ready for Christmas," she whispered to Francis and Wendy. They opened their eyes and started to laugh, remembering the decorations and gifts. They'd had a fantastic time last December. Dorothy, Anne, as well as Charles looked like they were in a very, very deep slumber. Judy thought of something special. "Think about all the arts and crafts we've done," she said to them. Immediately, they woke up and described their colorful dreams. Next, Judy went over to Mary and Sue. "It's been amazing celebrating birthdays in our class," she whispered in their ears. They woke up and happily shared just how much they had enjoyed wishing happy birthday to their classmates. With so many happy memories, everyone felt over the moon. Judy as well, but she couldn't abandon her mission. There were still lots of children to wake up. "Jimmy, Holly, do we love going outside to play?" They quickly woke up, remembering so many fun moments spent outside, and said in unison, "Yes, we do." She came over to Brenda, Naomi, and Robert. Judy reminded them of a day out. "When we went to the farm, we had a very special day together." They all woke up thinking about how much fun that day had been. Both Ella and Lisa were sleeping peacefully. It was very odd because half of the class was shouting and remembering nice things from the school year, and the other half was sound asleep. Judy whispered in their ears, "Group activities with you are absolutely fantastic." When they heard this, they opened their eyes smiling. In the blink of an eye, they'd run to join the others. Working together as a team was the best. With the next few sleeping students, Judy reminded them of a very special day. They had spent the school year having parties, always celebrating. But out of all of them, the teacher remembered one in particular. Janet, Olivia, remember the day we celebrated Water Day? What an amazing time we had, they said, almost before they opened their eyes. It was a fantastic day. Jacob, Leah, and Jessica were still sleeping. Judy thought a moment and then decided. We've had such a fantastic time learning so many things, the teacher said. They woke up and described everything they had learned during the school year. Numbers, letters, new games, songs. Thomas, Pamela, I love to see you enjoying your food. They both licked their lips as if they had just finished eating something delicious and opened their eyes. Hello, Judy. I've just had a lovely dream full of candy, fruit, sandwiches, milk, and yummy food. I know, she replied, giving them both a pat on the back. You can tell us all about it later. There were only 2 children left, Reuben and close by Tommy. Judy said in their ears, think about our goodbyes when you get picked up from school every day. They smiled straight away. It was a wonderful moment for everyone, seeing who had come to pick them up, and at the same time receiving a fond farewell from Judy. They got up and joined the others with glee. The day ended with fond memories of special moments, activities, and playtime shared. Everyone went home very happy, all except for one, Jelly the Gremlin, who was very angry. He thought that there was no way he could make a class feel sad when they were having such a good time. He went away and never bothered them again. And it was only natural it had been so difficult for the Gremlin. They really were a class that had enjoyed the entire school year. Judy also went home happy that day. She was convinced that she was going to have many wonderful dreams that night, remembering each of her students. She thought with glee that they were the best students she could have had. The end. Thank you, Judy.